Today is that day when relationships can simply fail. Greetings, my name is Brian. Welcome to KillCo Whiskey Musings. It's Valentine's Day. It's Valentine's Day. As someone who's been single for a very long time, this holiday is just here to annoy me. But I have learned a way to combat that. And it's simply by giving myself roses. 4 of them, actually, in a bottle, which is full of whiskey. For those who have been here a while, you know I like 4 roses. There is no doubt in my mind. You can go back and look at the other videos where I drink all the 4 roses I can get my hands on. I haven't had a single barrel 4 roses on my shelf in quite a while, not because I don't like them, but because I have defaulted to the 4 Roses Small Batch Select as the one I typically prefer. But I still have an interest in their single barrels, and I'll tell you why. One of the interesting things they do is they use a variety of yeast to make their whiskeys. That in itself just makes you go, oh really? But as you can see here, they have a layout. First of all, these come in at 50% all the time. And to read this label here, we have EN542F. E is the warehouse number it was stored in. N is what side of the warehouse it was on, so this should have been on the north side. Then we have 54 as the RIC number, 2 as the tier number, and F as the position number. So this one was vaguely in the middle of the warehouse to the northern side and on the second shelf. So not the bottom, but one up, and there are 6 going up. I've never had a bad one of these, ever. And that says a lot. These are $50, which does suck, but I will also say that the small batch select costs more. So really, I should just be getting one of these. I should point out, this hat is from 4 Roses when I went there. Oh gosh. The dream of dreams for me is getting my hands on their LE collection that comes out, I believe, every year. I had the 2021 once upon a time. Oops. Oh, what a mistake. Oh no. I kid you not, it almost has a red tint to it, but that is a solid, beautiful, amber liquid. I'll say it every time. This isn't quite as dark as I like it, but seeing it at this color, this yellow, orange, amber tint, always makes me smile. Another nice thing to note about these is they're aged typically 7 to 9 years. So in that, you already have a quality age statement, just they don't tell you unless you look. Onto the nose. Oh, hello, my friend. I have missed you. Vanilla, a cherry, almost vanilla cream. There's a touch of that oak note. Oh man, it's got like hints of autumn. It's wild. Yeah, autumn leaves. It even makes me think of burning autumn leaves, which is kind of surprising. Maybe that has something to do with the oak impact. There's a slight orange zest, a little bit of molasses in there. God, this is beautiful. Onto the palate. I don't want to wait. Ooh. Drank a little hotter than expected. I didn't get a lot on the first sip, honestly, other than it being like, oh, hi. First whiskey of the day. All I can really tell is it was sweet. All I can really tell is that it was sweet, but I took the tiniest of tiny sips. I'll take one more sip. We'll say that first sip was just to get me used to the alcohol. This will be the official first sip, and then we'll have the second sip, which I'll hold my palate. There's a lot of whiskey in here, so it's fine. Oh. It's drier than I expected. It's got a very dry finish, but we had a touch of citrus on the palate, a little brown sugar, and some vanilla, which you would expect from any bourbon. Next sip's holding the palate. Hopefully I can find out more from that. Oh, he's spicy. Oh, you're spicy. Pepper and cinnamon. Little clove, actually. Yeah, cinnamon stick. Here comes the brown sugar. There's something a little sharp coming in at the end. That might be the proof I haven't had any other whiskey today. But I don't think so. Red licorice? And it's dry in the middle of my tongue at the finish. What an interesting little one you are. Maybe it's been a very long time since I've had a single barrel. Or again, these are single barrels, so they're all going to be different. But I've never had one that's bad. In this case, this isn't bad. It's just not as sweet as I was hoping. But I will have another sip just for science. Oh yeah, spice. Nice spice. It's making me think of a ginger snap. It's a surprising level of spicy. So I do wonder what the mash bill was initially. Feels like there was a little extra rye in this one. And it's a little sharp. Huh. I am just coming off a dry week, so most whiskeys might seem a little more intense to me this time around. And there's one thing I should point out, is that with these bottles, I have found the first pour can seem a little hot, So I like to let the bottle sit, have a couple pours. And this is one of the very few type of bottles where I'm like, give it a little bit of air, give it a little bit of time, and it might taste a little better. Like if I let this sit for longer, I feel like it might chill out a bit. This happened to me with other Four Roses bottles. The bottle I mentioned earlier, the 2021 LE, I seem to recall it was very hot. And even the bottle that's behind me here is behind me. And these are the bottles I absolutely love to find, but they're stupidly expensive. The Private Select single barrels. This one came off as kind of hot to me at first. As you can tell, I've been enjoying it. And yes, I will have some of this on Valentine's Day. There you have it, folks. As always, live long and prosper. Don't forget to be awesome, and I will see you out there. Hey, thank you for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe. I'll see you next time.